And this is my first try with this scope and the HD10. This is a prototype camera. This is the first one. Rock lent it to me for the Grand Canyon, which I didn't really have a lot of chance to use it. So I can tweak the image any. According to Sky Tools, there's not a lot going on in the surface right now. There's no shadow transits. So the exposure, right now I'm at 14 milliseconds. I just dropped it to 12. I'm also at minimum gain. Let me see if I can play with this gamma and contrast. That's gamma. Contrast 11. Let me zoom in a little. Play gamma. And is at 9. Go down a little. Okay, that's gamma 8. Let's play with saturation. Saturation is 3. 4 is about the best. Right now I'm at 34-degree altitude, right above the tree line to the southwest. And I'm at azimuth 238. Let me see if I can tweak focus. I have an electric Rigel Ensys focuser on this thing. That was too much. Let me go back to full frame. It's 8:54, and according to Sky Tools, it's totally dark from 9:32. So we're a long way from the end of twilight. You have animated Io to the left and Europa Callisto to the right. And let me see if I can get them to show up. I'll have to increase the exposure from so again, that is Ganymede, Io, Jupiter, Europa, Callisto. Go back to the short exposure. All right. And the red spot is on the surface in the lower right. All right. Do a little zooming. I can get the red spot to show up. Let me change saturation some more. Now you can see the red spot now. Let me get my Epic pen up and running. Red spots right in that area. Too bad the atmosphere is not steady. Mm-mm. Not too bad. I'm gonna have to try to go to Saturn next. Let me see how the sky's doing outside. Too bad all the nieces and nephews didn't come over yesterday. It really is a nice night. Last night was the pits. See where some of the batteries there in my spotting scope again. Yep, I did. Yeah. I may come back to this later. Let me go to full frame. Okay. And let me go to Saturn.
Telescope slew into target. Telescope slew complete.
Now, let's see. Where's the relatives and crosshairs? Going to Saturn. Okay, where's Saturn? Son of a gun. No, it's there. I just gotta increase the exposure. Alright. Okay, so let's see which way I gotta move it. Alright. Well, there's Saturn. Raising the telescope. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Not bad. Let me increase the exposure a little bit more. It's 34 milliseconds. Let me increase the power a little. Let me zoom in a hair. Not bad. Let me play with the saturation a little bit. Is it 5, 4? Let's see. That's 3. That's 4. 6 is too much. Between 4 and 5 is the right saturation. Let me see if I can tweak focus a hair. It's really. Let me go in a little bit and see what happens. Let me go out a little bit and see what happens. It's really not a bad view of Saturn. Look at that, it's not bad at all. Now Saturn is also 35 degrees up at rising. After I do some planetary work, I'm going to change cameras and go to the some deep sky and see how it does tonight. See, right now I have the sharpness and denoise to max. So let me lower the sharpness and let me lower denoise. Denoise is almost like an average stack. You can see when I turn the average stack off what happens to the atmosphere. It starts really going haywire. Let's see if I can tweak focus a little. You can see these divisions. That was pretty close to being on focus. Come on, atmosphere. Okay. We'll go back to denoise. Back to sharpness. Let's see what happens. Okay. Try saturation again. We're at 4. 6 is too much. 5. Yeah, 4 is probably right with the saturation. And the colors, let me raise blue a little bit. Let's see what happens. Okay, they're all around 0.3 to 0.34. Let me fill it red a little. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. One of the best views of Saturn I had in a long time. Let me go look for something right now while I don't remember this. That would be a miracle. Just watch that while. Okay, let's see. Okay. So a lot of guests tonight, but nobody logged in to chat. Well, Saturn is looking exceptionally well. Hey, Tim. I don't know how if this is bright enough on your end or not. It looks good on on my end, but it may be dark on your end. Everything depends upon the monitor. How's it looking for you? Right. Yeah, because it on the one monitor it's nice and bright. The other monitor, which is my broadcast, which it looks fairly dark. So let me increase the exposure slightly. See, I went to 50 milliseconds on my broadcast. It should help bring it out on your end. Is it clear over there in Luling tonight? I had the whole Hurt Camp clan over last night. Cousins, second cousins, third cousins, and of course, it rained. I was able to show them Jupiter and Saturn through the clouds, but nothing else. But it cleared up this evening, and it's amazing that it is clear here. I was going to go to SPMOS today, but I canceled because it was raining here. I think I had the focus a little bit better before. Let me see if I can tweak it again. There was some major flooding in Central City in New Orleans today with those slow-moving storms. Turn the sharpness off. Turn the denoise off, and let me see if I can tweak focus any. I just tweaked in the in direction of hair to see if that made a difference. Now let me go in the out direction to tweak. Okay. Really haven't done a lot of observing here since getting back from the Grand Canyon. It's great weather at the Grand Canyon. Yeah, on the 10-inch Rich, yeah, the scope like you have, yeah, I'm using that Rigel focus system. It works well. I mean, it's hardwired. I got a long extension cord. So I can zoom it some more. Will it blow up? Yeah. Yeah, you're getting good results from your light polluted backyard. I'm amazed. My skies have gotten really bad, but nothing like yours. Let's see, which way do I have to move it? That's that one way. Let me see what. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, to the west, you got that mini storage in Walmart. Yeah, it does. I mean, you have to go at a lot longer exposure because of using the filter, but without the filter, what would you see? Let me change over. I've been doing some recording. I'm going to stop the recording for now.